I've hovered over parades and stadiums too, glided through the skies of history, and smiled down on America from above. I've been a flying billboard, a silent witness, and an icon of innovation. From the roaring 20s to the drone age, I've seen it all. I've soared across a century, and yet, you may not know my full story. Let's rewind the tape. The year was 1917. The world was at war, and America had just entered the fight. That's when the U.S. Navy came knocking, looking for a new way to patrol the coast. Enter me, the first Goodyear airship designed in Akron, Ohio, and sent into the skies as part of the Navy's aerial fleet. My body was long, sleek, and filled with helium, not hydrogen, because safety mattered, even then. They called me a blimp, a non-rigid airship. And from that first takeoff, I knew I wasn't just a machine. I was a symbol in the making. By the 1920s, war had faded, but I remained. My creators, Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company, saw more in me than just military muscle. They saw a future in advertising, exploration, and wonder. And in 1925, the Goodyear Blimp made its first major public appearance, lighting up the night sky with a new invention, the neon sign. That's right, I was one of the first flying billboards. As the Great Depression gripped the nation, I offered an escape, soaring above it all. By the 1930s, I wasn't just a novelty, I was news. Sports? I was there, hovering over college football games, giving fans a view they'd never seen before. I became part of the spectacle, part of America's story. World War II pulled me back into service. I patrolled coastlines again, searching for submarines and escorting convoys. My quiet hum was a reassurance in a time of chaos. And when peace returned, so did my charm. By the 1950s, I'd become a staple of American life, floating above parades, inaugurations, and national events. I was as American as apple pie, and just as beloved. Then came television, and oh how I flourished. While cameras pointed up, I pointed the nation's eyes down, giving viewers bird's-eye views they couldn't believe. In 1960, I made my live TV debut. From the sky, I captured the Rose Parade and the Orange Bowl, changing sports coverage forever. They started calling me the Goodyear Blimp. The name stuck. And soon, I wasn't just a blimp, I was the blimp. I got a new suit in the 70s, sleeker design, better cameras, and a big personality. I covered Super Bowls, World Series, political conventions. I hovered over Muhammad Ali fights and Olympic glory. And guess what? I never missed a beat. By the 1990s, I had evolved into a tech marvel. My onboard systems were cutting edge. I became the eye in the sky for live sports, news events, and even aerial disaster response. But I wasn't just growing older, I was transforming. In 2014, the next generation was born. A semi-rigid airship called Wingfoot 1. Now I'm quieter, faster, and even more agile, thanks to vectored thrusters and a skeleton made in Germany. I'm still helium-filled, still iconic, but with a new flair for 21st century performance. Today, I soar above events like the Daytona 500, the PGA Championship, and yes, the Super Bowl. I even got my own spot in the Aviation Hall of Fame. Can you believe that? A century in the sky. From wartime scout to cultural icon, from humble helium to high-definition hero. I've looked down on presidents, champions, and crowds of millions. I've become a symbol of innovation, nostalgia, and national pride. You've seen me in the sky, but maybe you never knew my story. Until now. So tell me, viewer, who am I? And if you love stories like mine, soaring through time, full of history and mystery, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and drop a comment below telling us what you want to see next. Your curiosity keeps this channel flying high.